man, the innocent woman shot while driving along Paseo del Norte, is finally speaking out.
Good afternoon. The Albuquerque woman who was shot last month as she was just driving along was left with bullet fragments throughout her face. She's telling her story now, hoping someone can help police catch the person who did this. News 13's Chris McKee is in the Newsplex.
Kim, Albuquerque police say they don't have any solid leads on this shooting just yet, but they believe the victim was hit randomly. Today, she told us despite painful injuries, she's actually grateful it was her and no one else.
Suddenly I saw that I was covered with blood, and I was like thinking, you know, does this make any sense?
2 Fridays ago, driving up the West Mesa was truly one of the worst days for this Albuquerque woman.
My windshield saved my life. That's truly what happened.
She didn't want to show her face or say her name, but this is the woman who was shot in the face while driving west on Paseo del Norte between Golf Course and Unser.
I was just thinking any minute I could pass out. I'm losing a lot of blood.
The shooting happened Friday afternoon when the woman was driving home from the grocery store.
Suddenly something hit my windshield, and what I thought it was a rock.
She pulled over, looked in the mirror, and realized something was very wrong.
I was bleeding profusely from my nose, and I'm thinking like the window, the actual glass cut me.
Blood covered her cell phone. She couldn't call 911. Other drivers eventually got police.
They said, you know, this is not a rock, this is a bullet. And then I was just thinking, like, a bullet? Like, really? From where? It, like, made no sense.
The bullet exploded on the windshield, sending pieces into the woman's nose, cheek, and neck. Now recovering, she says she's grateful it was her, not her family.
I thought, well, thank God it happened to me, and it didn't happen to them. Because I don't know what would have happened, you know, in that moment.
She's now sharing the story to help police.
At this point, nothing's solid. The detectives, because of the nature of the crime, are actively working the case, and they're working hard at it.
While they don't believe the shooting was intentional, APD doesn't know who shot, where the bullet came from, or if it was an accident or a random target. The victim is hoping someone can now help.
My big thing is if anybody knows anything, if they could just come forward and speak. People do need to be held accountable.
Now, APD says it has a good idea of what kind of bullet was fired and what kind of gun was used. However, they won't release that information right now to protect their investigation. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Now, the victim says she does have some nerve damage in her face because of the bullet, and doctors will need to repair her nose. Some bullet fragments are also stuck in her body and may never come out.